Welcome to D-Tier Disc Golf. This is the MVP Gyropalooza Challenge. Got the parachute that everybody gets, R2 Neutron Ohm, Simon Line Balance, which is a double up, of course, with the one that everybody gets, the Digital Palooza, Cosmic Neutron Crave. Not sure what plastic, but this is the Tesla. And we've got a Trail, R2 Neutron Defy, the Gyropalooza Vanish, and the Relativity. Now I know what you're thinking. Doesn't the Gyropalooza box come with 11 discs, not 10? And to that I would say, you're absolutely right. You see, the first day I got the box, I was throwing some of the putters in the mid-range in the backyard, and threw a hex that I got about 5 foot into the woods, never to be seen again. So, hole 1, it's right there in front of you. I'm gonna be throwing the Simon Line Balance. Now, whenever I'm throwing the Balance, I'm actually gonna throw both since I got both of them, and we're just gonna see if they fly any differently. So here we go. See, obviously that second one fights through trees better. Hole number 2, basket straight across, just to the left, and we throw in the Simon Line Balance again.
Here, Matt. Here. Here. Woohoo! Hole number 3, gonna give the Ohm a rip and see how it does as a throwing putter, rather than just a putting. Not too bad, didn't flip up a whole lot, kept the angle I originally put it on. Hole number 4, going to be giving the Tesla a rip. Really suck at forehands, so don't blame the disc, blame the person if the shot's really bad. A little inside, but that'll blade. Nice little glide turn over for the parachute. So I'm going to give it a rip with the Vanish. Pretty much playing for par. It's way down there. Should be par 4, but it's par 3. Maybe I was wrong, and that should be a par 3, and I just normally am bad. So we're gonna give it a parachute, try to give it a little bit through the Mando tree. Thought that was. Hole 6 goes up the hill and then rips way to the right. Just gonna try to rip a Defy forehand on hyzer. Get it as far as possible, pray it doesn't hit a tree in the middle of the fairway. I said hyzer. I threw that on knife hyzer. But I think it got through like basically everything, so it might work out. This hole's up on this hill, throwing down there. There's not really a way to get both myself and the basket, so I'm gonna show you the basket throwing the ohm right here. Oh. That was a solid putt. I really like how Tesla flew on that forehand earlier, so I'm gonna give it a rip again. It goes a couple hundred feet up to the corner, and then it's a 90-degree turn to the right. So just trying to get to the corner essentially. I think that went a little bit inside, but that's gonna work just fine. Recording this just so you can see, if you go short, you're in everything. If you go long, your angle gets cut off. You want to go right through this path, and that is the best shot I've ever thrown in this hole. Going right up there, tucked behind that tree. Just going to try to turn the ohm over, get it to be on the hill, not trying to do anything special. The lights is a little bit higher, but that's not bad at all. Number 9, a lot of elevation gain. Slightly to the left a little bit, just gonna rip the defy, get it up there as far as possible. That's gonna be a little bit too tight. It's a lot more overstable with this than I thought it was. I feel like I worked harder to have this distance of a putt before. Not too far up there. Looks like about 300 feet according to the sign. I'm gonna give the trail a ride and see how it does. I think it's pretty understable, so I just hope I don't overturn it. That was the opposite problem that I thought I would have. Well, I don't recommend that. Hole 11, it's another rip, par 3, way out there. I really like the way that Vanish flew, had a nice pan to it. But I want to make sure I'm throwing them all for you guys, so here is the relativity. Just gonna rip it as hard as I can. Nicked off the tree, kind of saved me a little bit. Here we got another one of these, not super far, where you want to kind of run it a little bit, but you don't want to go 50-foot pass. So I'm gonna try just a nice little parachute, see if I can parachute it down in there. So it didn't end up being much of a run, but easy putt. Hole number 12, not super far. That massive pine tree right there is basically straight past it, just into the woods a little bit. So let's try out the crave, see what we can get to do right here. Threw it on hyzer, stayed on hyzer. It's gonna be short and left. Hole 13, you probably can't really see it in the camera, but it's straight through all of the trees. During the summer, this hole is just chuck it and hope you get lucky, because there's not a fairway. So just gonna throw the trail again, hope the glide just gets it far enough. Oh, the one tree. All right, I'm in a place that I do not recommend ever going. We're a solid 100 feet off of the tee pad, bottom of the hill, throwing straight up. Just trying to make something happen. We're just gonna throw Simon line balance, chop it off. Hope it does something. And that tree, I believe, actually helped me a lot and put it right in the middle of the fairway. There we go. Would we have liked more distance on that? Yes. Are we going to complain about it? No, we're in the middle of the fairway. Could be a lot worse. Give it a run with the own. I just never had a chance. Got to commit to something. Nice little par 4. Going a little bit wide right there through that gap. Simon line balance. Get stable to the left. Hope we get in a good spot for upshot. It's a little bit tricky. Don't really have anything good regardless. Take that all day. All right, you see the basket basically right in the middle of the frame. I'm gonna go backhand turnover. Just trying to get through all of it. Might actually have a putt. Upshot, parachuted in nicely. Now we just gotta make this little putt. That's all we gotta do. Well, if it's possible for this course to have an iconic hole, I think this would be the one. It's a rip, somewhat tight of a fairway for how far and how hard you got to throw it. Trying to get up about where that first electrical pole is, so it can be in the fairway, so it can open up your approach shot that goes way over to the right once you get past the woods. So I'm going to be throwing the what is this called? The Vanish, because it's the distance driver I'm most confident with right now. I'm trying to move right and stay in the fairway. And it might work out all right. There's some holes over there. We'll make it work. All right, eagle's out of play. That's okay. What's key here, get it out on the fairway, give yourself an opportunity to still get that birdie. Here we go, just gonna try to skip it out. And that's gonna be perfect. All right, after the tree, just way straight over to the right. So I need a big panning turnover. I don't really know what to throw for that. Don't know these discs super well. But we're gonna try the crate, see what happens. I thought that was good, but that stalled out and went deep into the tree. Somehow, after all of that, the par is still in play. Not really, because I'm probably not going to make this, but it's still in play. There's a chance. Yeah. Full effort. Okay, similar shot as earlier. A little downhill, right to the basket. I'm gonna try the parachute. Throw it out right, put it on some hyzer, hope it gets back down to the hole. That'll put. I got my putter. A little bit further than I thought. I'll make it work. That'll put. That'll put. Oh no. Alright, this one went straight across the bridge and then to the left. Gonna rip the relativity, because even if it gets a little bit more left than I want to, that's okay. The miss is to go left rather than to go straight. So I'm gonna try to rip it on flat and just hope it keeps pushing straight and left. And that was a full-on hyzer release, not flat, but it got through the trees and it's gonna work out all right. All right, this is listed as a par 4, so we're gonna take the parachute, just try to glide something up there and give it a run for eagle. And that had no chance at all. Easy putt though. Hole 18, right up the hill, up there pretty much straight, so a little bit to the right. It is death to the right of the basket, complete drop off. So the miss is to be left. It's hard to get up there. Realized I haven't thrown the backhand for the Tesla, so that's what we're going to do, and you see if we can get it moved right a little bit. If not, just go into the trees on the left. Save. Saved by the basket. Oh, thank you so much. Well, that's it for the MVP Gyropalooza challenge. I don't know what I shot. It'll be on the screen. Thank you for watching my first video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below if I got any of the plastics wrong. Give me some information. If some of them are your favorite, you want to tell me about it, do so in the comments. Also, if you'd like to see me do another video, what you'd like me to do it about, I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching. God bless.